How's it going, everyone? My name is Ruben Stamper. Today I want to talk about working in physical labor jobs, dirty jobs, nasty jobs, and their benefit to the male psyche. Okay, so why would you work a dirty job, all right? A nasty job, something that people look at and they're like, oh, you do that, like that's just, why? There's so many better jobs. Listen, I think personally, this is my opinion, is that I think every guy should, at some point in their life, work with their hands, do some physical labor. There is something incredibly redeeming that's completely different than sitting at a desk and taking phone calls or stuff like that, okay? Personally, I am wired to where I like to work with my hands, okay? I love construction, I love landscaping, I love all that kind of stuff. I like working with my hands. I like seeing the product of what I have built, okay? Seeing it go from A to Z and just standing back and admiring that at the end of the day is, it's so gratifying to me. I really, really think that there's a problem in that guys are afraid to get dirty, okay? Listen, hard work, sweat, it's good for you. It is good for you. I don't care what people say. I don't care if people say, oh man, you're nasty, or at the end of the day, it's like, oh, you smell like a sweaty boy, like whatever. Dude, get out there and do some hard manual labor. You will find yourself in the dirty work, okay? I know it sounds weird, but it's true. Like, when you are, in the mud, all right, you got mud plastered all over you, and you're just sweating, or you're baking in the sun, and you're just like, oh man, I can hardly move. But you get home that night and you're tired, and you know why you're tired. You're tired because you've put out a ton of effort during the day to make sure that someone gets a good product and that someone's happy at the end of the day. You're working for someone, and being able to see that you have transformed their property or what they have asked you to build, and looking at that and saying, I did a good job. I take pride in my work. I do. Right now I'm in construction. I've worked landscaping before. I've done a bunch of different stuff, odds and stuff. Physical labor, I'll tell you what, like, that is some of the best bonding time for males you will ever have in your entire life. I have hung out with so many guys, and there's one thing that can unify us instantly, and that's hard work. If a guy's working hard and I'm working hard, instant connection. I can talk to that guy about basically anything, all right? Because when you're in hell with them, it's easier to talk to them, okay? And at the end of the day, you get to look back on that experience and say, I really worked hard, and that took some willpower, and that took a lot of effort on my part. But I'm happy and I'm proud of what I've done. So I really, really recommend, if you live in an area where people keep on telling you that, like, you're too smart to work in a trade type job, it's bull. I'm just gonna call it, okay? Like, I have met some of the smartest people I know who work in those jobs, and they love it. It's not at all about intelligence. It is about enjoying work, okay? And being tired at the end of the day because you've done a good job. Now, I know personally, if I sat at a desk all day, I'd lose it. I couldn't do it. I like being an active person. Especially young men. It's like, guys, you gotta get out there and just do something, build something, create. That is in man's nature. We like to see things built. We like to do things, see things physically done from A to B. And I don't know. I really, really can't stress enough. If I had one thing I could tell you, especially if you're in high school or something, get out there and do some nasty work with your hands. Where you get in your car and you go back, and the first thing you do is you take a shower because you're covered in dust, drywall dust, or mulch stains or something like that. Okay, because that is going to make you feel so great at the end of the day, and it's really good for helping you communicate with other guys and for helping build your work ethic. Because there is nothing that'll make you push yourself harder than having to wheelbarrow like 70 wheelbarrows of mulch around some dude's house, or having to frame an entire house, or just anything like that. It's an incredible experience. I highly recommend it. So I'll stop ranting now, but I hope that helped. And like I said, my tip to you for today, Get a trade job. Do something fun, especially when you're young. If you want to get into a different thing, managerial position, I totally get it. But if you're in high school or something, guys, get out there and use your God-given body, all right, and do something with it and create things, okay? That's my advice to you. Get out there, do some dirty work. Enjoy it.